Have you ever felt that deep, unshakable knowing that you are different, chosen for something far greater than the ordinary? If so, you're not alone. For the chosen ones, life has a way of testing your patience and faith, especially when it seems like the world is against you. But here's the truth no one wants to admit. Those who opposed you, those who ignored the warnings, are now facing consequences beyond their control. It's not a coincidence. God's divine justice doesn't make mistakes, and those who tried to bring you down will soon realize that they've been on the wrong side of the universe's plan. They didn't listen to the signs, did they? Now it's too late. The very forces they mocked are coming back to show them just how powerful divine justice truly is. It's not just sickness or loss, it's a wake-up call. What they didn't understand is that when they tried to resist you, they were resisting the greater plan. And now that plan is unfolding in ways they can no longer ignore. But here's the best part. You, the chosen one, are protected. As they face the fallout of their choices, you are rising stronger than ever. This is just the beginning. Stick with me, because what you're about to hear will change how you see everything that's happened and everything that's about to come. The fall of your enemies isn't a tragedy. It's a testament to the power of divine justice. And you, my friend, are walking in its light. The fall of the chosen one's enemies. If you are a chosen one, you have probably noticed that some people just can't seem to accept your purpose, no matter how much you try to stay humble. It's like they've chosen to oppose you, and no matter how many signs are right in front of their eyes, they just don't see it. They dismiss the whispers of the universe, thinking they're untouchable until, well, life has a funny way of showing them otherwise. It's as if the very forces they dismissed are now turning against them, with divine consequences they never saw coming. The truth is, the chosen ones always face resistance. It's a part of the journey. But here's the kicker. The ones who challenge you, who mock your path, don't understand the depth of the universe's balance. Every action has a consequence, and when those who oppose you ignore the signs, they're essentially setting themselves up for a fall. Their pride blinds them to the truth that everything in this world works according to divine law. What they do to you will come back to them tenfold, and it usually does. And when their fall happens, it's nothing short of a wake-up call. Maybe they've lost opportunities, maybe they've faced illness, or maybe it's something deeper, affecting them in ways they never expected. It's all part of divine justice at work. The chosen ones can sometimes watch from the sidelines, witnessing how their enemy's resistance leads to their own downfall. It's a humbling reminder. Divine timing is real, and those who choose to fight against it eventually face the consequences. The question is, how will the chosen ones react when they see this unfold? Ignored warnings, heavy consequences. If you are a chosen one, you've probably been in situations where you've tried to warn people, tried to guide them towards the right path, but they just didn't listen. It's frustrating, isn't it? Watching as they ignore the divine signals right in front of their faces, thinking they know better. But here's the truth, ignoring the signs is never without consequence. The universe doesn't just give us hints for fun, it's trying to save us from disaster. And when people ignore those warnings, the cost is often far heavier than they anticipate. The chosen ones always sense when something is wrong. It's like an inner compass that never steers them wrong. But the ones who resist that wisdom, they don't feel it. They push ahead, thinking they can outrun the consequences. The thing is, the divine plan doesn't work on their timetable. You can only ignore the signs for so long before something irreversible happens. Maybe they'll lose their wealth, their health, or even their peace of mind. Whatever it is, they'll realize too late that they've been walking in the wrong direction. And when the consequences come, it's like a heavy weight pressing down on them. It's painful to witness, but it's also necessary. Divine justice isn't about punishment, it's about growth. And sometimes the only way for someone to grow is to feel the weight of their own choices. For the chosen ones, watching this unfold isn't just about seeing others fall, it's a reminder to stay vigilant, to never ignore the divine signs, and to always trust that what's meant for you will always find its way, no matter how much resistance there is. Divine justice at work. If you feel different, if you've always known deep down that your journey is unique, you're likely already familiar with the concept of divine justice. It's not something that's always obvious at first, but over time, the chosen ones begin to see how everything falls into place. Divine justice isn't always immediate, but it is always present. It's a guiding force, working behind the scenes, ensuring that every action is balanced and accounted for. Sometimes it's easy to wonder why things unfold the way they do. But trust this, everything is happening according to a greater plan. The chosen ones always know that there's a reason for everything, even the hardships. You've probably experienced moments of doubt, wondering why things seem to happen to you while others go about their lives as if untouched. But here's the thing. While others might avoid the consequences of their actions, you're being shaped for something far greater. Divine justice may take time, but it's perfect in its timing, revealing itself when you need it the most. And when it does, it's like the clouds part, and you realize that the challenges were never meant to break you. They were meant to strengthen you. Divine justice is the great equalizer. It ensures that no one escapes the natural laws of the universe, and it's never about vengeance. For the chosen ones, witnessing this justice in action can feel like a sigh of relief. It's a reminder that you don't have to force things to happen, that you don't need to fight battles that aren't yours. Your purpose is protected, and even when it feels like things aren't going your way, divine justice is silently working on your behalf, aligning everything for your higher good. Sometimes it's all about stepping back and allowing it to unfold. The weight of spiritual blindness. If you are a chosen one, you may have noticed how some people, despite all the signs and wisdom, simply refuse to see the truth. It's like they're walking through life with their eyes wide open, but their hearts completely closed off. This spiritual blindness is not just a metaphor, it's real. The chosen ones always have this innate ability to sense the truth, but not everyone is so lucky. Those who resist the divine truth are often the ones who struggle the most, facing the consequences of their own refusal to see. It's not just about being unaware, it's about choosing to ignore what's right in front of you. The chosen ones can't help but feel the weight of this. It's a heavy burden, knowing that some people will never understand the higher purpose guiding them, even when the universe throws them a lifeline. It's as if these individuals walk through life with blinders on, stuck in their own ways. And the harder they push against the truth, the harder life pushes back, making their spiritual blindness not just an inconvenience, but a deep struggle. But here's the thing. For the chosen ones, seeing others in this state is a lesson in humility. The more you witness this, the more you realize how important it is to stay aligned with divine truth. Spiritual blindness isn't just about the other person. It's a reminder for you to be ever vigilant. Don't fall into the trap of believing that everyone else is on the same path as you. The ones who resist the truth may face even harder trials, and their resistance can only make their journey more difficult. The chosen ones understand this and know that it's not their role to force others to see. It's their role to shine brighter and guide when needed. Lessons in righteousness. If you are a chosen one, you've probably experienced those moments when you watch the divine justice unfold and wonder, what's the lesson here? It's easy to get caught up in the chaos around you, but as you observe the fall of others, there's a deep, almost unspoken lesson in righteousness that begins to resonate with you. You're not just witnessing the consequences of others' actions, you're seeing how powerful and transformative it can be to walk in the light of truth. The chosen ones always learn from these moments, understanding that justice isn't just about punishment. It's about teaching, guiding, and growing. When you see divine justice at work, it's more than just a spectacle. It's a call to reaffirm your own righteousness. Watching someone face the fallout of their wrongdoings can make you realize how important it is to stay true to your path, no matter the distractions or temptations. It's a test of your own character. Will you stay aligned with your purpose? Will you continue to choose the light, or will you be tempted to stray? The chosen ones understand that every trial, every challenge is a lesson in righteousness that strengthens their resolve. And it's not just about what happens to others, it's about how you respond. The chosen ones rise in these moments, strengthened by the lessons that come with witnessing justice. Every time you see how the universe balances the scales, you become more rooted in your own conviction. The righteousness you walk with becomes more powerful, and the wisdom you gain from seeing others face the consequences of their actions gives you an even deeper understanding of what it truly means to walk with purpose. These lessons don't just teach you, they prepare you for what's next. Strength through divine protection. If you are a chosen one, you've likely felt moments when life seemed to throw everything at you. It's like the world was testing your resolve, seeing if you'd break under the pressure. But here's the thing. The chosen ones always have divine protection, even when things feel darkest. It's not about avoiding struggle. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you are shielded by your purpose. You might not see the protection in the moment, but trust that the universe is always watching over you, guiding you along your path, ensuring that nothing can derail you from your mission. The strength you feel, even in the hardest times, is a direct result of that divine protection. The chosen ones understand this intimately. It's like an invisible force that surrounds them, keeping them safe from harm, both physical and spiritual. While those who oppose the truth may stumble and fall, you continue to rise. It's almost as if every obstacle is designed not to defeat you, but to reveal the strength you never knew you had. And as others face their consequences, you'll find that the challenges you face only serve to strengthen your resolve, making you more determined and more connected to your purpose than ever before. Divine protection doesn't always mean an easy path. It means a path that is perfect for your growth. The chosen ones are constantly evolving, learning, and becoming stronger through every challenge they face. When enemies fall, it's a reminder that nothing can touch you when you walk with the divine. Your purpose is protected. So even when it seems like everything is working against you, remember, your rise is inevitable. The divine protection that shields you allows you to keep moving forward, no matter how heavy the storm may seem. Breaking the cycle of resistance. If you feel different, like you're destined for something bigger, you've probably also noticed how many people around you resist change, especially when it comes to divine truths. It's like they're stuck in a loop, resisting the signs, ignoring the wisdom, and refusing to align with the greater plan. The chosen ones always face this resistance, but here's the catch: you have the power to break that cycle. It's not about forcing others to see the truth. It's about living it in such a way that it becomes undeniable. You are the example, the beacon of light that others can either follow or reject. The truth is, the more you resist the divine signs, the more you create a barrier between yourself and your higher purpose. It's easy to get frustrated with others who refuse to listen, but the chosen ones understand that change has to come from within. You can't force anyone to break free from their resistance. It has to come when they are ready. But you can always be there, showing them through your own actions what it means to walk in truth, to trust the divine timing, and to understand that everything happens for a reason. It's your strength and unwavering faith that can be the spark someone else needs to break free. Breaking the cycle of resistance isn't just about others, it's about you too. It's about recognizing when you're resisting divine guidance, when you're questioning the path in front of you. The chosen ones know that every time they surrender to the divine plan, they grow stronger, more aligned with their purpose. By stepping back and letting go of the need to control, you allow the divine to work through you, and in doing so, you become a powerful force for good. The more you align with the greater plan, the easier it becomes to break free from the resistance, both from others and from within. A higher plan unfolds. If you are a chosen one, you know deep down that everything that happens in your life has a purpose. It's easy to get caught up in the moment, especially when you see others face setbacks or hardships. But trust this, every downfall is part of a higher plan unfolding. The chosen ones always recognize that their struggles and the struggles of others are not random. They are part of the divine tapestry being woven for a greater purpose. Nothing is wasted, and every challenge, every fall, serves to move the larger plan forward. Sometimes it can be hard to understand why certain things happen, especially when they seem unjust or out of place. But the chosen ones always know that these moments are stepping stones. Those who resist the truth might face setbacks, but their fall has a purpose too. It teaches lessons, it reshapes lives, and it ultimately moves the divine plan closer to its fulfillment. Every moment of justice, every trial is working toward the greater good. So while it may seem like things are falling apart, they're actually falling into place. In the grand scheme of things, the higher plan is always at work. The chosen ones can sense it. Every twist and turn, every obstacle, and every victory is moving them toward their true purpose. It's like being part of something much larger than yourself, knowing that every action you take, every choice you make, ripples through the universe, contributing to the fulfillment of a greater mission. When you trust in this higher plan, you realize that no setback is too great to derail you. Instead, you become a part of the divine order, working hand in hand with the universe to fulfill your purpose. The call to remain steadfast. If you are a chosen one, you've probably felt the weight of temptation to react when others wrong you, especially when you see divine justice unfolding. It's natural to want to step in and make things right, but here's the truth. Your purpose is not to seek revenge. The chosen ones always understand that their role is to remain steadfast, no matter what's happening around them. Let divine justice take its course, because it's always more powerful than anything you could do on your own. When you trust the divine plan, you understand that it will work out in the perfect way, at the perfect time. Remaining steadfast isn't always easy. Watching those who oppose you face the consequences of their actions can stir emotions inside of you, frustration, anger, even relief. But the chosen ones always rise above these feelings. They understand that true strength lies in not reacting, in trusting that divine justice will take care of the rest. You don't need to fight every battle, and you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your strength is in your faith, in your unwavering commitment to your purpose, no matter how challenging the circumstances may be. The key to remaining steadfast is knowing that your purpose is protected. The chosen ones always understand that they are part of a much larger plan, and that plan doesn't need to be forced. When you stay focused, when you keep moving forward with faith, you allow divine justice to work in its own time. It's like standing firm in a storm, knowing that you'll come out the other side stronger, more aligned with your mission, and more connected to your divine purpose. It's not always easy, but staying true to your path is the greatest act of faith. Victory belongs to the faithful. If you are a chosen one, you've probably faced moments where everything seemed stacked against you. It's easy to get discouraged when it feels like the world is working against you, but here's something important. Victory always belongs to the faithful. The chosen ones understand this better than anyone. No matter how tough the battle, no matter how many obstacles are in your way, as long as you stay true to your purpose and keep walking in the light, victory is inevitable. The universe is on your side, and in the end, everything aligns with your divine mission. The chosen ones always stand firm in their faith, even when the odds seem impossible. They know that victory doesn't come from fighting the world. It comes from trusting that the divine plan is already at work. When you align yourself with that plan, the battles you face are not yours alone. The universe fights with you. It's a humbling realization that the path to victory is not about defeating your enemies. It's about trusting that divine truth will always prevail. Every step you take in faith leads you closer to the ultimate victory that is already written for you. And in the end, victory isn't just about what you achieve, it's about who you become. The chosen ones are victorious not because they've conquered every challenge, but because they've stayed true to their divine purpose. Their strength lies in their faith, in their unwavering trust that divine justice will prevail. As you continue walking your path, know this: victory will always belong to you because you are walking in alignment with something far greater than yourself. Trust that the journey, with all its ups and downs, is exactly how it's meant to unfold, and in the end, you will always rise victorious. Now that you've seen the truth unfold before your eyes, the question is, what will you do with it? The divine justice that's at work is undeniable, and it's a reminder for you to stay focused on your path. Your enemies may fall, but that doesn't mean it's your job to take action. You're not here to fight them. You're here to walk in truth, to stay aligned with your purpose, and to trust that the universe has it all under control. So what's next for you? Are you going to keep walking in faith, trusting the divine plan, and letting everything unfold just as it should? Or are you going to get distracted by the noise around you? The chosen ones know better than to let anything take them off course. It's time to stand firm and embrace your higher purpose. We want to hear from you. What has your journey been like? How have you seen divine justice at work in your life? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to share your story. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because this is just the beginning of something incredible. The best is yet to come.